Jamal wasn't there. Her heart tightened. She pulled out her phone and typed quickly, "I'm here. Where are you?" At that very moment, Jamal's mother and Nana returned home, buckets of water balanced expertly on their heads as they stepped inside. They noticed something was wrong. His father was restless, making broken sounds, his eyes darting desperately toward the doorway. "Baba?" His mother asked, alarmed. "What is it?" They tried adjusting his position, assuming discomfort, but his gaze refused to settle. Neither of them noticed the direction he was pointing to. That was where Jamal had been standing, watching them, watching the life he was abandoning. "Goodbye, Baba," he whispered silently. "If I find work where I'm going, I will send money, I promise." A vibration broke the moment. Jamal reached into his pocket and pulled out a small torch fan. Held together with a rubber band, he read the message. "I'm here. Where are you?" He lifted his eyes one last time, imprinting his family into his memory, the sacrifice, the love, the pain. Then he turned away. Some departures are loud, filled with tears and embraces. Others happen in silence. And those are the ones that echo the longest. At the junction where two dusty roads crossed, an unremarkable place that had witnessed countless passers-by without remembering a single face, Johari waited. She sat on the low concrete edge near a shuttered kiosk, her school bag resting at her feet like a quiet accomplice. Her eyes kept returning to her wristwatch, each glance tightening the knot in her chest time, which once moved lazily in her life. Now advanced with cruel urgency, every passing minute felt like a verdict waiting to be delivered. Then Jamal appeared. He emerged from the far end of the road, walking slowly, his shoulders slumped beneath a weight no bag could explain. His face was drawn, his eyes clouded with turmoil. When he reached her, he did not speak immediately. He simply stood there, breathing heavily, as though he had won not just through streets, but through impossible decisions. Johari rose and forced a smile she hoped sounded convincing. "Don't worry," she said gently. "Everything will be fine with time. You'll even forget about your family." The words left her mouth easily, but Jamal flinched. "I don't think this is the right decision," he replied quietly. "Our families will search for us everywhere. They'll suffer." Johari shook her head, stepping closer, her voice growing persuasive. "They'll forget too, people always do, and by then, we'll be living our own lives, happy, peaceful, free. No one will be there to fight our love. No one will wake us up and force us to go to school. We'll sleep when we want, wake when we want. We'll be like birds in the sky, flying wherever we choose." Jamal listened, absorbing her words slowly, painfully. "These are our dreams," he said at last. "But what about our parents' dreams for us? My father," his voice cracked, "my father wished he could speak just one word, just one. So he could tell me, 'My son, don't go.' I looked him in the eyes and couldn't even say goodbye. I'm leaving him knowing I may not see him for a long time." He bent forward, defeated, his hands clasped together, as if holding himself in place. Johari reached for him, taking his hand, stroking it softly. "Our parents have their dreams," she said, "and we have ours. They will never allow us to be together if we stay here. My parents want to send me to a boarding school in another region. You know, I cannot live without you." Jamal said nothing. He remained still, suspended between loyalty and longing, unable to see which pain would hurt less. Meanwhile, in Johari's home, the truth was quietly unfolding. In a parent's bedroom, her father prepared for work.
He opened his briefcase, arranging documents with habitual precision, then turned to the cupboard and retrieved several tightly wrapped bundles of cash, each bundle neatly bound, each representing 1,000,000 shillings meant for employee salaries. He counted. Once, twice, his expression darkened. One bundle was missing. "Mama Johari." He called sharply, "Mama Johari." His wife, unaware of the storm gathering, was in Johari's room making the bed, restoring order to a space that already felt abandoned. As she responded to his call, her eyes caught sight of a folded piece of paper on the dressing table. Something about it made her pause. She picked it up and carried it with her. She entered the bedroom just as her husband's frustration erupted. "I told you I will not waste my money on her school fees again." He snapped. "These funds are salaries for my workers. You know that. How do I find money missing?"